Welcome to the 1988 Pleasant Ridge Synchronized Swim Show, Watercolors, program brought to you by the people at the Pleasant Ridge Pool. This program was funded by the Pleasant Ridge Foundation. And now, your hosts Barb Appleton and Davis Gloff.
Barb Appleton, what is all this about? Do tell.
Well, thank you, Davis. I am Barb Appleton. This is Davis Gloff. And for the second year in a row, we are bringing you the Pleasant Ridge Synchronized Swim Show live on cable television. And synchronized swimming, as you may or may not know, is a combination of all aquatic sports. You need the grace of a diver, the strength of a swimmer. You need the power of a water polo player, and you also need a lot of flexibility, as a gymnast does. All in all, it's very similar to figure skating, which I certainly would have never drawn that comparison, but it is. Except, of course, you have to hold your breath.
Yes, indeed. You don't have to hold your breath when you figure skate.
Synchronized swimming will be featured in the Olympics, 1988 Olympics in Seoul this year. So all of you who are interested in the sport might want to watch it because the U.S. Or Canada are supposed to come out on top this year. That's what they say.
No kidding.
Yeah, they're supposed to take top honors. The people who consider synchronized swimming a sport, there are also people who think it's an art. And sometimes they disagree. So it can actually be both. And we're going to see a wide variance of ages here from age 4 all the way up to, I'm not sure how old Jenny is.
How old is Jenny? I don't know. I'm going to take a look here. Wait a minute.
Okay.
She's 18. 18.
Okay, we're going to see ages from 4 to 18 tonight in this very pool. We're going to see boys and girls. We're going to see all different colors of the rainbow, and it's going to be grand. And the weather has held out for us. Luckily, we don't have any rain. We had a little bit of a threat this afternoon, but we're okay now.
Yeah.
And we should be just about ready to roll here.
While we're getting ready here, I want to read, this is cute. Of course, as I said, the title is Colors. Tonight we've got Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Little Red Corvette, Yellow Submarine, Little White Duck, Out of the Blue, Purple People Eater, Raspberry Beret, Can't Get a Tan, which is nowadays would be hard to say, Shades of Gray, Little Brown Jug, Maxwell Silver Hammer, Evergreen, and Any Color is the finale.
What more could you ask for, right?
Good evening and welcome to the 1988 Annual Synchronized Swim Show. My name is Jenny Russell and I'm the coach of this year's team. Before we begin tonight's performance, I'd like to give special recognition to some people who helped make this show possible. First of all, to Mike Zunich and his crew who are in charge of videotaping and the underwater shots. And also to Marianne KOZLOWSKI and Teddy Skinner for the programs. To Barb Appleton, Davis Gloff, Kara Sinisco for announcing. To Colleen Kennedy for running the sound. And to my parents, Jean and Jerry Russell, and my sister Jodi Russell for all their assistance. And to all the parents who help get their kids to practices and to help get costumes together. Now, here's the show.
The only place where all the colors of the spectrum are put together is in a rainbow. Rainbows have always been a sign of good luck as well as a thing of beauty and mystery. Many people even make wishes when they see one. Now, Katie, Tara, Ashley, Katie, Melissa, Karen, Adrienne, and Katie are going to find out what is on the other side of a rainbow.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic land. When all the clouds
rainbow with the little ones somewhere over the rainbow. And there they go. I believe we have some underwater shots.
Yes, through the magic of underwater camera. Let's take a look at it now and see what it looks like underwater. If you were a bluebird under the water,
Good old Michael Zunich does this for us.
They're jumping in the water now, and they're doing a front tuck somersault. You can do that, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes.
Okay, here they're
Except
in
the
a
water gets
circle,
my
and they're
nose.
doing alternating ballet legs. Once in a while, you see a leg go up there. Okay.
There you go.
And now they're kicking back. And we're going to be doing some dolphins now.
Okay.
And front somersaults. And a handstand, and I believe that was their last move. There we go.
And the next group we hit almost immediately. Here we go.
The first color on our palette is red. Red is a sporty color associated with power, glamour, and speed. Let's watch as Martha, Joanne, Laurel, Tina, Lauren, and Laurel admire Heather in a new sports car, a little red Corvette.
your flippers out of the way of the camera
That's
fast
right.
enough.
Menacing the little girls. There you go.
Michael just wanted to be in one of these.
That's
He's always
right.
wanted to be in one of these.
He's always wanted to be an on-camera talent, but there's one right now.
Yellow is a bright color that radiates energy and warmth. The color yellow has also been used to symbolize friendship. Now 4 friends, Angela, Becky, Allison, and Lauren, are going to go for a cruise in the yellow submarine.
In the
That's the magic of video, ladies and gentlemen.
It's called the moving camera.
Absolutely. We do that for effect. Mind, it wasn't a mistake. We really meant to do that. And now,
let's go to and see these 13-year-olds underwater, okay?
yellow.
Okay, first thing we're going to see here is the foot first dolphin. And if you can say that 5 times without making a mistake, you'll be pretty good.
You graduate from Specs Howard.
Yes. And now we have some back pike somersaults.
These really have names, don't they?
These do. I'm following the little list I have here.
Oh.
Now we should see some submarines now. And you'll be able to see one leg. Now those were the back somersaults.
Oh.
Now the submarines.
They were underwater.
One leg will stay up in the air like a sub. See that?
Like a periscope, as it were.
there you go.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, that's the submarines.
And there you go. And that, of course, is the sidewalk. And we're back to our very lovely young lady giving us announcements, I do believe.
Yes.
So.
White has always been used through the ages to symbolize purity and innocence. What could be more innocent than youth? Now let's watch a little group of little white ducks, Katie, Sarah, Caitlin, Erin, Emily, Chrissy, and Jodi, go for a swim.
There's a little white duck sitting in the water, a little white duck
doing what he oughter. He took a bite of a lily pad, flapped his wings and he said, I'm glad I'm a little white duck sitting in the water. Quack, 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 quack. There's a little green frog swimming in the water, a little green frog doing what he oughter. He jumped right off of the lily pad that the little duck bit, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little green frog swimming in the water. Glump, glump, glump. There's a little black bug floating on the water, a little black bug doing what he oughter. He tickled the frog on the lily pad that the little duck bit, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little black bug floating on the water. Chirp, chirp, chirp. There's a little red snake laying in the water, a little red snake doing what he oughter. He frightened the duck and the frog so bad, he ate the little bug and he said, I'm glad I'm a little red snake laying in the water. Wriggles, wriggles, wriggles. Now there's nobody left sitting in the water, nobody left doing what he oughter. There's nothing left but the lily pad. The duck and the frog ran away. I'm sad 'cause there's nobody left sitting in the water. Boo, hoo, hoo.
Oh, Lord, there's no business like show business.
That is the youngest group in the show tonight, 4 to 6 years old, those little ducks. And
absolutely.
One word to the wise, if you're going to swim, take your bill off.
Oh, that's right. Oh, here we go. And they're going to kind of flap right past us here. We got to catch these kids if possible. There they go. There they go. There you go.
They are so cute.
That's right. Never get out of character. Very important rule.
They're just as cute underwater.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, we can prove that.
Yes. Some of their legs don't even touch, so let's wait and see. Yeah.
On the other hand, sometimes
their legs do touch.
Sometimes their legs do touch. Their legs are touching in there.
Did you recognize Burl Ives singing that song?
Burl Ives, by the way, we have a few seconds here. Burl Ives here is one of my favorite singers and a fine tenor.
That's
really.
Why you were tapping along with
absolutely.
That song.
Burl Ives has always been one of my favorites. He did Lavender Blue. He did all kinds of great stuff. He was absolutely dynamite. And by the way, as long as you're sitting out there, if you're sitting at home right now and it's Thursday afternoon, August the 3rd, come on over. You know, we got a whole bunch of people sitting out here. Saturday is another program, as a matter of fact. You can have a great time with that. And I think
we're ready.
I think we're ready.
Yep.
We're almost ready. The Saturday show is going to be on at 7:30, and here we go.
Okay, let's see these ducks underwater. There's their little legs coming down there.
Aww.
Okay, now watch. Some of them have a real hard time standing up here. Okay, they're kicking back right now. And then we're going to see some tub turns. Okay. They got to get themselves together. Here's a tub turn. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are, now they're going to get in a circle, I think.
Jump up to breathe, poor kids.
Mm-hmm. Turning around. And now we're going to see some ballet legs. In a circle. See how the taller ones have to hold the little ones up. Okay. They're doing ballet legs right now. And that should be about it. On the toes there, trying to stay up, and there they are.
And there they are.
And
the next segment is coming up right now. We got some 14-year-olds.
And our palette is blue. When you think of blue, you immediately think of the very best, as in blue ribbons. Now Jodi, Angie, and Jessica are going to show you the best of their talents in Out of the Blue.
They're going to be making an announcement right now about some cars, so you don't need to pull away from us. They are going to make an announcement right now about some cars that are illegally parked.
The following cars must be moved.
No, you don't need to.
A car parked in front of a fire hydrant, a blue convertible, and a gray Dodge must be moved or they will be towed.
See,
that adds a little spice to
A
things.
yellow
That's
car
right.
parked in
Here
front
in
of a fire
Pleasant Ridge,
hydrant,
we
a blue
try to be
convertible,
nice,
and a
but,
gray Dodge
after all,
must be moved or they will be towed.
there is absolutely no crime problem in Pleasant Ridge, so you got to do something. So we put cars on. Now,
Let's see these people underwater here while these people are moving their cars.
yes, indeed.
We don't want to get any tickets tonight. That would be
Absolutely.
no fun at all.
These are out of the blue. These are 14-year-olds.
First thing we're going to see here is a kip with a scissors split. One of the more difficult moves. And now we're going to see some front walkovers. You'll recognize these after
Yes,
a while
indeed.
here. As though they are standing on their hands, but then they flip over. The next stunt is a dolphin. They pull each other around. I love this. Is one of my favorite ones.
I'm not sure I could do that. You'd have to have a lot of trust to have let somebody pull
Complete
you underwater by
faith.
the feet.
And the next stunt is called planks with back tuck somersaults. You see how they're going on top of each other, just like boards might be stacked up in your garage or something. You know? And there we go.
There you go.
And I don't know, Davis, but I see something in the locker room here that looks mighty scary.
This is menacing.
Unique colors of the spectrum. What could be more exotic than something from another world? A space creature. Mary, Tracy, Megan, Colleen, Shannon, and Katie are going to run for their lives from the one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had a one long horn and a one big eye. I commenced to shake and I said, oh, wee. It looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. Well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff, I wouldn't eat your guts, It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land. I want to get a job in a rock and roll band. Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater. Pigeon toe, undergrowth, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. What a sight to see. And then he swamped the tree and he lit on the ground. And he started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with the swinging tune. I'm singing bop, bop, loop, bop, lop, bap, boo. It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. What a sight to see. Well, he went on his way, and then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking them dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head. It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn,
I'm not sure that's the original Sheb Woolley arrangement, but what can I tell
Did
you?
you notice the purple people eater's eye never fell off?
I was concerned about that. I said maybe what we're going to have to do is have a door prize for anybody who can find the purple people eater's eye in the bottom of the pool.
And speaking of the bottom of the pool.
Yes, the bottom of the pool.
What a good segue. Let's go and see it.
Is this a dead segue or what?
Yes.
To the tape.
Here we go. All right. These purple people eater people are going to do some tub turns right now. And going to some clams. There's a clam. Right there was a clam. Back tuck somersaults we're going to see next here. Very nice.
And a reverse Nortney.
Yes, very good. And that one of those two. Turning some circles now. And some dolphins.
They call those dolphins.
Those are dolphins. Those were 8 to 10-year-olds, by the way. And our next group are the mermoms. And I think to be fair to them, we should probably just say that they are all of voting age.
Yeah.
Okay? They might like us to do it that way.
Absolutely.
I think we're ready.
Some colors are formed by combining two other colors. Raspberry, a deep purplish red, is such a combination. Now the mermoms, Karen, Mary Jane, Marie, and Lois, are going to combine their talents in raspberry beret.
If it was fall, she wouldn't wear
Yeah.
some of Pleasant Ridge's most talented mermoms. And
Absolutely.
I have to say one quick thing about one of our mermoms now, because you might remember her from last year's show, but you would have remembered her 25 pounds heavier. Karen Valentine, 25 pounds lighter since last year, so that's quite an
Absolutely.
accomplishment. We just have to congratulate her on that.
Absolutely. Looking good. And we
Yes.
have 33 seconds of underwaters on these fine people. Someplace here.
We'll find it.
Soon. Anytime now.
Here we go. Okay, we're going to start out with some canaries,
Those are women. You can't fool me.
pretending to be canaries.
I'm sorry.
Tub turns with ballet legs. And the dolphin, the single dolphins. Their movements are very precise. They're very
Yeah.
good at, they're good at them. They really are.
Dare
They
say.
practice hard. And that was the mermaids.
And the next thing that's coming up, by the way, the very next thing is a brand new thing in the Pleasant Ridge Synchronized Swim Show. We have a diving exhibition, and we cut
Now we'd like to take a brief
to Heather
intermission from the
Chasteen.
program
Not
and
Heather.
turn your attention to the diving tank, where Diane Chasteen and her diving classes will put on a diving exhibition.
Thank you. I'm really happy to bring you a different part of the show tonight. The diving classes have been working very hard in their classes, and even harder these last 2 days getting ready to show you all their best stuff. I've never seen really so many new dives learned in the last probably 6 hours today. I have kids doing dives that they'd never dreamed of doing, but that show's coming, and boy, they want to show mom and dad so bad that they're going to be doing the dives tonight. Go get in line. Okay, starting out in every diving class, we tried to stress that the board work was important, learning the basics. Getting a good approach could make or break a dive. So the first thing that you're going to be seeing tonight is just a plain old jump, but they've got it down to a science. They're going to be using their good approaches. They're going to show you that there's 3 different positions you can do any dive in: a tuck position, a pike position, or a straight position. So right now the divers will show their choice of either a front or a back jump in either the tuck, pike, or straight position. Go. The next dive that the divers are going to perform is the back dive. You'll be seeing a mixed progression of all the different back dives that you can do, starting from just falling in off the board backwards to a regular back dive in the layout position. Everyone that's doing their back dive, you may get in line. sometimes we have a few smacks. Nice job on the back dives. The next dive they'd like to show you is their version of the half twist. We have some that you'll look at and you'll say, boy, that was a half twist. And others you'll say, I think she was looking to the side or something like that. But they all give it a good try, so let's see how those that are doing their half twist can do the half twist. You can line up. Okay, good job on the half twist. Okay, the next dive, you're at a bad viewpoint. You're going to all think that these kids are jumping off and whopping their heads on the board. But really, they don't hit the board at all. It's called the inward dive, and they all have cleared the board many times, so if you can try and keep from going every time they go off, it will help a lot. Okay, the inward dive, we have some of the kids that can do the inward dive off the high board, which is really kind of a breathtaking view. And let's start with the inwards. Go ahead, Ashley. Okay, that was a great job for the inwards. Now comes the hard one, the reverse dive. This one you're going to see everyone step one step back towards the fence and let the brave ones go out to do the reverse dive. We're going to have a reverse dive and a reverse somersault shown here. So guys, come on and show your stuff. We've had a lot of others that have tried the reverse dive. They've shown that there are definitely lots of watercolors as their backs turn different shades of red and pink from smacking in the water. But we had two that perfected it for tonight. Next, we're going to start going into some optional diving. And we have a variety of somersaults and 1.5s. We were learning front somersaults, back somersaults, all different kinds of somersaults with twists and everything else. So they're going to be showing you the best of their somersaults. What you're seeing right now is the beginning progression for the somersault. And they keep getting around further and further. And some of them are doing their best ones ever tonight. Watch for the twist. 1.5. Okay, now reach. And a special treat, here comes a double somersault. Okay, to complete our diving, we're going to do what's called, what I like to call novelty dives. These are the splash dives. There's things called the coffin, the banana, the cannonball, the can opener. We have sit dives, and those are pretty self-explanatory when you see them do them. We have jumps with twists. See how many times around can you turn when you jump off the board. It's all a part of diving. And while they're doing that, I'd like to kind of read off the names of the divers that are participating. Gang, you can get in line and start doing your splash dives and sit dives and things like that. On the back of the program, I had a list of all the children who are eligible to be in this. You can do anything you The members diving this evening are Ashley Appleton, Courtney Appleton, Heather Chasteen and Jodi Chasteen, Brian Church, Aaron Corbett, Todd Gurdan, Heather Haggerty, Jason Haggerty and Jessica Haggerty, Andy Baker, Ferris Hermes, Emily and John Herrold, Kevin and Rosemarie Hunt. That's called synchronized diving there. Mary Sheffer and Rob Somad. And helping out tonight from the adult diving class was Mike Coburn.
I gotta do that too better.
If you want.
Okay, watch the high board for another try on that double somersault. And if we could have a nice round of applause for these divers, we can try and drag them off the board.
And the divers walk away. Anybody, by the way, who thinks that that is easy or that what you saw was merely like the little kids was just cute, I'll meet you here tomorrow and you can show me how you do it. It's hard. It's
very hard.
It's really difficult.
No.
It takes precision. As a matter of fact, we have some shots here of people hitting the water
This is underwater
That's
shots
right.
of dives.
That's right. We got the creature from the Black Lagoon with an Instamatic, and he took some pitches. Here, see, going down with all the bubbles and stuff.
Body after body, hitting the water.
That's right, absolutely. This is a scene from the Blue Lagoon here.
I remember that movie.
Absolutely. Oh, there's a guy who hit it kind of sideways. But
You can see, though, with the intensity with which they hit the water, you can tell how they could be injured if they didn't know how to do it
absolutely.
the
You've
right
got
way.
to do this right. You've got to.
Diane has done a wonderful job with these classes and teaching them not only how to dive, but the safe way to dive.
She's amazing.
And it's her birthday today.
It's Diane Chasteen's
29 and
birthday
holding.
today.
She told me.
Absolutely. She's 29, and we're real pleased with that.
We have some 10 to 13-year-olds, I believe, who trying to get a tan, I think, or something.
Trying to get a tan.
And the only color that matters to a lot of people during the summertime. People lay out in the sun all day long, trying to achieve that look of golden brown. However, some people are more successful than others. Jennifer, B, Tara, and Erin just can't get a tan.
I can't get a tan. I'm not a man. Even though I drive a van, still can't get a tan. I use cocoa butter, tanning oil, even ultra fan. Sun lamps, microwave, General Electric's latest fan. Girls like guys with dark Hawaiian skin. Hey, pass the Crisco, I'll do anything to win. Oh, what a drag, I look like a fag. Can't get any girls even though I am hot and cold. I just can't get a tan. Mommy was a stripper, Daddy was a jerk. Do you know what time it is? Oh, I'm late for work. Oh, I just gotta get that tan. I'm just here for the chicks, that's why I want that tan. I'm running out of legs, flying this tan. Don't tell me that I'm white, I know your tan is fake. Let's turn off the light. Now do I still look like a ghost? I just can't get a tan.
He's so stupid, why doesn't he stop and think? He might as well forget him, he's just turning pink.
Haven't we met before?
Oh God, what a lie. Just forget about that tan. Gotta get back to the mine.
But I like you.
With obviously a deep and world-wrenching subject, much
Yes.
like the things that David Thoreau might have thought.
Yes.
I
They
mean,
did a good job, though. Those
Yes,
10 to
indeed.
13-year-olds, and they did couldn't get a tan,
couldn't get a tan.
which the last couple of days we really
Yes.
we can't complain about that. That's one
That's
thing.
right.
If you wanted to get a tan the last week here in Michigan, boy, it's one thing you
You
could
could get a tan, you could get heat prostration, you could get a heat stroke. You know, anything you want, you can get in this area right now.
That's
and
right.
what you do is you go underwater.
Yes, even get a tan underwater.
Yes.
We're going to see some Eiffel Towers to start things out here.
Eiffel Towers.
Yeah, see the leg up in the air there. There they go.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
They're falling over just like the Eiffel Towers. Canaries might be next here if my list is right. No, that was definitely not a canary.
That's no, oh no. I knew that's what was it?
That was a somersault.
Oh, of course.
Back somersaults there. Clams. And
Other forms of shellfish.
some dolphins. And that was it.
Yes.
And we've got a duo coming up, 14-year-old duo coming up right now.
That's right.
The next color on our palette is gray. Gray is a color that is right in the middle of black and white. It's a color that can't quite be defined. It always leaves space for a lot of questions. Now Emily and Jessica are going to try to define those shades of gray.
When the world and I were young, just yesterday, life was such a simple game a child could play. It was easy then to tell right from wrong, easy then to tell weak from strong. When a man should stand and fight, or just go along. But today there is no day or night. Today there is no dark or light. Today there is no black or white. Only shades of gray. I remember when the answers seemed so clear. We had never lived with doubt or tasted fear. It was easy then to tell truth from lies, selling out from compromise, who to love and who to hate, the foolish from the wise. But today there is no day or night. Today there is no dark or light. Today there is no black or white. Only shades of gray. It was easy then to know what was fair, when to keep and when to share, how much to protect your heart and how much to care. But today there is no day or night. Today there is no dark or light. Today there is no black or white. Only shades of gray. Only shades of gray.
They are amazing.
That is truly
Ooh.
amazing. I was just discussing a couple of things. First, that tune, because Barb was going through a time warp here, you know, relating to the song, and those kids are good. I mean, well, you want to see it underwater?
Sure.
It's
let's
amazing.
Let's see him underwater.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to see, the first thing is a front pike somersault, sinking ballet legs, and into a submarine.
I mean, these kids are coordinated.
Now we have the dolphin again. It's your favorite one, Davis.
Oh, yes. Glurp, glurp,
These
glurp.
two work so well together, too. Next thing I believe is a subalina. I'm not sure about that. I
Subalina?
could be wrong. And this, talk about coordination.
That even the little pulse where they move forward is exactly
I'd
at the
run
same
right into somebody.
time. You go bumpity bumpity bump, it would be amazing.
We have the males of the show coming up, our only boy group, and I think they're ready with their little brown jug.
Brown is a color that can be associated with nature and the outdoors, ruggedness and masculinity. These farmers, Mike, Andy, Jason, and Leonard, enjoy relaxing with their little brown jugs after a hard day's work.
My wife and I lived all alone in a little log hut we called our own. She loved gin and I loved rum. I tell you that we lots of fun. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, how I love thee. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, how I love thee. Tis you who makes my friends and foes. Tis you who makes me wear all clothes. Here you are so near my nose. So tip her up and down she goes. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, how I love thee. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, how I love thee. When I go boiling to my farm, I take a little brown jug under my arm, place him under a shady tree. Little brown jug, 'tis you and me. Ha ha ha, you and me. Little brown jug, how I love thee. Ha ha ha, you and me. Little brown jug, how I love thee. If all the folks in Adam's race were gathered together in one place, then I'd prepare to shed a tear before I part with you, my dear. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, how I love thee. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown jug, how I love thee. I'd a cow that gave such milk, I'd clothe her in the finest silk. I'd feed her on the choicest hay and milk her 40 times a day. You and me, little brown jug, how I love thee. You and me, little brown jug, how I love thee.
They're still drinking all the way into the locker room.
But naturally, like all young people, they recover quickly from these things.
Weren't those bleach bottles?
I believe they were, at least photographic developer or something like that.
Okay,
And I believe we're going to look at them underwater here.
Okay.
By the way, the music was performed by the Metropolitan Opera Stars. So.
Yeah, they were good, too. Okay, we're going to see a back tuck somersault here. And then I believe we will see some leapfrog underwater.
Look at yonder. Look at
This
that.
is fun to watch underwater.
It's a lot easier underwater, too, I think.
Think so?
Well, I mean,
I don't
except
know.
for the guy you drowned there.
Yes.
That's
Now they're going to do some back flips in a circle.
One guy waits politely for the others.
And the ballet leg.
Like.
And turn. And that, I believe, is about it for the little brown jug guys.
The little brown
is.
jug. And now, I believe, oh my goodness.
We have, so back to the young ladies, 8 to 11 years old.
I see somebody holding a weapon
silver.
over there.
Take it away.
Silver is a lustrous white metallic color that is a sign of richness. It is an elegant color that impresses all who see it. Here to impress you now are Alex, Andrea, Courtney, Emily, and Carrie.
And we've got a dirty one. Maxwell stands alone, painting testimonial pictures. Rose and Valerie screaming from the gallery say he must go free. The judge does not agree, and he tells them so. But as the words are leaving his lips, a noise comes from behind.
We are on, and they
Here
were
we are.
great.
There they go.
They are cute.
They really are.
They really are.
My daughter's in that one. So
And now, of course, at the end of every well, we'll talk about that in a second. Underwater.
we'll see the silver hammers underwater here with some
Absolutely.
canaries at first.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with the canaries.
In the entrance of buoyancy, they left the hammers off on the
Yeah,
side.
that would be hard. Front pike somersaults are next. And some dolphins.
Just thought they should have a maneuver called a musky lunge.
There you go. Maybe next year we'll.
Yeah,
There's a
bike.
tub turn with a ballet leg, making it even harder. And now they're in the circle. They're stroking around in the circle.
Ah, yes.
And that's it. And here we are. And now we've come to Jenny Russell's number.
Every year there is a solo number performed by one person. This year it's Jenny Russell's turn.
Green is the last color on our palette. Green is the color that represents springtime, where everything is brand new. Green is the color of nature, of the grass and trees. Now Jenny will go back to nature in evergreen.
At this time, the Pleasant Ridge Synchronized Swim Team would like to present our coach, Jenny Russell, with a small token of our appreciation for all of her hard work, dedication, and love in putting this show together. Thank you, Jenny.
Cannot believe.
And she did put a lot of work into it. She deserves
believe
every one of those flowers.
How many kids are out there? And each, I mean, what there were 13 different things to do, 13 different skits, music to choose. It's just amazing.
I think we're going to see Jenny underwater now, and then we're going to go to the finale.
So, yes.
Okay, here she is starting out with a Catalina.
And you were saying before that swimming and sticking your leg up in the air like that is no small task.
Believe me, I keep trying, but maybe one of these years. That's why I announce it, so I don't have to be a merman, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is a summer sub into a subalina. And a barracuda. And we believe an oyster right there into double ballet legs. Jenny has such fine control.
It's amazing.
And a marlin.
This has got to be good aerobically, too.
Oh, well, we don't see too many fat synchronized swimmers. Very good. Jenny Russell and her solo.
Jenny Russell. And now,
I believe it's time for the finale.
the grand finale, ladies and gentlemen. Make it. I believe we have an announcement.
Don't the lights look pretty?
They look great. We are slipping into twilight here.
It's hard to imagine what life would be like without color. The greenness of the grass, the blueness of the sky, or the yellowness of the sun wouldn't be able to enjoy by people. Color is present, even if only in the background, in almost every aspect of our lives. Some people have a favorite color, but our team prefers any color.
Seeing now is a list of all the people who participated in the show. We'd like to thank them all and thank you for watching. The following is a list of all the crew people who made this show possible. Thank you. Thank you to them, and thank you to you. And goodbye.